All right, so do you, this is 1, 2, order. I have to write kind of slow on this sometimes because it doesn't want to keep up. Oh, well, when I'm not running meets it. All right, order of operations.
This is 1, 2?
This is 1.2, chapter 1, lesson 2.
So I got a whole book. I got all these
A whole book of what?
books,
All these, we are. Well, I told you we're going back, and that's why we're going to do 2 sections at a time, because we're going to kind of go a little faster than normal through the stuff you should already know, but then we'll slow down on the intermediate stuff.
I already know.
What do I mean by order of operations?
What's it called? Like associate property and stuff like that.
There you go. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. PEMDAS. My dear, why am I writing it so funny like that with the slashes? They're exactly the same. These have the same weight. You just do whichever comes first, left to right. And same thing with addition and subtraction. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to be evaluating. This is what we use when we evaluate, which evaluate just means tell me what it equals. Do what? You probably have. You probably have. Or simplify, which means you might not know exactly what it equals, but you simplify it down into a smaller version of what it is, I guess you could say. So let's see. Let's do some order of operations, see if you remember. Tell me when y'all got that page, and I'll go to the next one.
Ooh.
Ready?
Wait.
Okay. I'll put this in. If I had something like, let's see, 8 divided by 4 times 2. I wouldn't do the multiplication first. I'd do the division first. These are the same, so I would do left to right. These come first. I'd do 8 divided by 4 first, which is 2, and then I would multiply it by 2 here, which is 4. All right, guys, if y'all will put those phones away, please. I don't want to be the phone police, but I will if I have to.
Right, will you take them or you?
Yes. Okay. Let's do one. We'll start easy. Y'all tell me what I need to do first. Parentheses first. Everybody agree?
Yeah.
I agree too. Parentheses first. So we'll do, this becomes 2, so now I have 5 times 4. There's not an operation here. What does that mean I'm doing? Multiplication, that's right. Times 2 plus 20. And let me write mine. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. All right, that was parentheses. What should I do next? Multiply. What should I multiply? 5 times 4. Why do I do that before I do 4 times 2? You go left to right the same way you read. Okay? I'm sorry if this is boring to y'all because I know you probably already know this, but I just want to make sure. Again, I want to make sure that foundation is there before we move on. All right, so I got 20 times 2 plus 20. What now? Multiply. 20 times 2 is 40. And 40 plus 20 is dun, 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 dun. Is that difficult for anyone in here? You have to speak up if it is now, because I'll keep going if. Okay, let's kick it up a notch. And then I'm going to kick it up an even bigger notch. This is an example. Times 2 over 3 to the third minus 5 times 3 minus 2. Tell me what you think. So when we deal with fractions, group things on their own. So we say parentheses, but what we really mean are any grouping symbols. So I could essentially do this. Do you agree? It'd be the same thing. So it's always a good thing if you have a fraction that you do the top and the bottom separately when you simplify. Does that make sense to you? All right, so either one, it doesn't matter. Which one you want to do first? Top. What comes first? Exponents. What's 2 to the 5th? What does that mean?
2 times 2 times 2 times 2.
So 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, 16, 32. All right, so now I have 32 minus 6 times 2. Is the top simplified? And I'm just going to keep doing this and simplifying top here. Nope, what do I do next? What's 6 times 2? 12. So I got 32 minus 12, which is 20. Anybody confused about the top of that fraction? Okay, let's do the bottom of it. What to do first? What should I do? What should I do? Exponent. What is 3 to the 3rd power? 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 is 27. 27 minus 5 times 3 minus 2. What now? What's 5 times 3?
15.
Subtract what?
27 to 15.
That's right. This is where it gets, make sure you go left to right. Okay? So we're going to do 27 minus 15, which is 12. Good job. I still got minus 2. So I got 20 over 10, which is what? What's 20 divided by 10?
2.
Look what we just did. Pretty impressive, right?
Okay, how did you do the last one?
Which last part?
The 20 divided by 10.
Well, okay, so zeros, I can take a 0 off of both. So then I end up with 2 over 1, which is just 2. Anything divided by 1 is itself. So just leave it there. All right, I'm going to see how smart y'all are. You ready? Then I'm going to let you try this one on your own. So first, it's going to look a little different. Were you not ready? You want me to go back?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. What do you notice already about this?
Variables. Hey, we're doing problems here, guys.
All right, guys, look here. I want you to tell me what this equals if x equals 4, y equals 5, and z, that's a z, by the way. I always put a line through my z so you can tell them apart from my 2's. And z equals 3.
Do this one.
Okay.
Do this one on your own. See if
Can I say the answer?
All right, don't say the answer yet. Tell me what you did here.
It's parentheses first.
All right, well, let's plug in first. Did you substitute your values? Right? So this is 3 times 4 to the 2nd because x is 4, right?
Well, I just like 9 to 10. My name
Yeah, that's
is
it. I didn't really.
2 times 5, and then z is 3. Now it should be a very easy order of operations problem for you, right? So what did you do first, Dylan?
I did 2 times 5.
Did you do 2 times 5 first in those parentheses?
No, I did the, what's the name?
Exponent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do the exponent first. So I got 3 times 4 to the 2nd plus 2 times 5. It would have still given you the same answer in this one, but just in case you get to one where it wouldn't, we want to practice good order of operations.
Wait, you said the numbers are 3 to the 3rd power and not 4 to the 5th.
No. Yeah, wait.
What? Oh, I'm just working in the parentheses first. I'm just doing one step at a time. If you went ahead and did that 4 to the 2nd, then that's fine.
I had that already.
I'm just working inside parentheses only, one little thing at a time, just to show you the steps here. What comes next?
2 times 1.
That's right. What is 2 times 5?
10.
10.
Then take it out.
Okay. Now 10 and 27 give me what? Good boys. 37. Now I'm ready to move on to that other exponent. Now that I'm finished with my parentheses, I can move on to anything outside parentheses. So exponents. 4 to the second power is? That is correct. And now what do I do?
Add, or multiply.
What's 3 times 16?
60,
48?
48.
Is it?
48.
Thank you. And what's 48 and 37? 7 and 8 is 15. 85?
Yeah.
That's what I got.
Good job.
June right here.
Okay, tell me what you think. Yes, no, maybe so on order of operations.
Yeah.
Okay? All right, I'm gonna move on to 1-3 then. We'll do 2 sections a day most time until we hit. Oh, go ahead. Until we hit the intermediate part, and then we'll slow down a little bit. We'll just review a little bit. We'll do 2 sections a day for a little while, getting through some of the earlier Algebra 1 concepts that y'all already had and passed and everything else, just as review.
We gonna have a test on this?
Yes, we'll have a test on chapter 1.
Take this.
Oh,